Studying abroad is cheap. That is, if you find a scholarship that can cover your tuition and all your expenses. So today, I'm bringing you a fully funded scholarship that covers your tuition, living expenses, health insurance, accommodation, and even your visa costs. But before we continue, if you are new here, you are welcome to the family. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe, like, share, and comment to support my channel. Today, we are at the Maastricht University, and this is the Maastricht University High Potential Scholarship. It says that the Maastricht University High Potential Scholarship Program offers 21 full scholarships of 34,000 euros, including tuition fee waiver and monthly stipend each academic year for highly talented students from outside the European Union who have been admitted to a master's program at the University of Maastricht. So this program is for master's students who have been admitted to programs at the University of Maastricht. Now, before we get into the details of the program, let's check the funding or the benefits you are going to receive from this scholarship. So we are going to click amount here. Okay, so this list is what is covered by the scholarship. The first thing is your living expenses. If you get the scholarship, you are going to receive 15,925 euros for 13-month program, and then 30,625 euros for 25 months program. They are going to cover your insurance with 700 euros, your visa application costs, your tuition fee, pre-academic training cost, and then a program called the International Student Ambassador Program. They are going to cover all this. They also have something here, so let's read that. It says, please note that a mandatory part of the scholarship is a room that will be allocated to you. Accepting the scholarship means you accept the room. Now, let's read the last line. It says, refusing the room means your scholarship will be cancelled. So they are going to allocate a room to you which you can't refuse. If you refuse the room, it means that you are cancelling your scholarship. Now we know the benefits you are going to get from this scholarship. Let's check who is eligible for this scholarship. So you are going to scroll up here and then you check the eligibility. It says that all candidates must meet the following requirements. You hold a nationality in a country outside the EU. So as we already said, this program is for international students outside the EU. And then you must meet the requirements for obtaining an entry visa and residence permit for the Netherlands. This basically means that you should have all the documents you need to be able to apply for a visa to the Netherlands. The next one is you do not have dual nationality from an EU EEA country or Switzerland. Then you have applied for admission to a participating full-time master program at the Maastricht University for 2025-2026 academic year. So before you apply for the scholarship, you should have applied for an admission to a program at the University of Maastricht, a participating program at the University of Maastricht. We are going to get into the participating programs later. And then the next one is you meet the specific admission requirements of the University of Maastricht master program to which you have applied to. Then we have you have never participated in a degree-seeking higher education program in the Netherlands. So before you apply to this program, it means that you have not had any education in the Netherlands, apart from an exchange program or something. You have not had any degree program in the Netherlands. The next one is you are not older than 35 years of age on 1st September 2025. Then we have you have obtained excellent results during your prior education programs as demonstrated by your latest grade transcript showing a GPA of 7.5 out of 10 or higher. So this is the eligibility criteria for the program. Now let's go down and look at the application procedure for this scholarship. The first step to applying to this scholarship is that you have to register for one of the participating master program at the University of Maastricht. If you click this, it's going to take you to the list of programs, but we are going to do that later. It says once you have submitted your application via StudyLink, you will receive a student ID number for University of Maastricht. So when you apply to that program, you're going to receive a student ID number, and that is what you're going to use to apply for the scholarship. You will need a student number in order to complete and submit the scholarship application form. It says, please note, only the master program in the list above are eligible for a University of Maastricht high potential scholarship. Again, please note, you first have to apply for a master's program. We've already mentioned this, we are not going to get into it again. Then it says that, please note, if your study program requires the payment of a handling fee as part of your program's admission procedure, the UM International Services Desk does not cover handling fee. This means that some of the programs might require you to pay for handling fee, and the handling fee in this case is referring to your application fee. So you'd have to check with the programs before you can make a decision. Then the last thing here is you need to provide an official document from your home university showing your most recent GPA and document explaining your grade system. The next step is please fill in the application form. You need to log in with your UM account, and this is the link you would use to apply for the scholarship. When you come down here, it says upload the following documents in docx or PDF format and submit to your application. Please note that you will only be able to submit your application once, so please ensure that all of your documents and referee contact details are up to date. So you can't make changes after you've submitted it, so you have to make sure that everything is in order before you hit submit. The next document you need is your CV. Then you need your letter of motivation. You will need a proof of academic excellence, so your university transcript or official document from your home country showing your most recent GPA. Your home university showing your most recent GPA of 7.5 or higher. Only applicants with a grade point average of 7.5 out of 10 or higher will be considered. So you have to take note of this. 7.5 out of 10 or higher will be considered. 2. A document explaining your grade system. Your university transcript has to show at least 75% of the maximum grade. For example, a 3 out of 4, that would be equivalent to a 7.5 out of 10 at the Maastricht University. Then you have to submit a personal statement of financial needs. Please explain why you would benefit from being awarded a scholarship and describe your personal circumstances such as your financial difficulty, sole parent or caretaking responsibilities, medical condition, disability, refugee status. So you are going to have to explain your financial situation to them in a personal statement so they can make a decision. Then you need to submit a reference letter. It says we have prepared scholarship reference letter guidelines. Please forward them to your referee as they will help your referee write a good reference letter on your behalf. Please note that referees must be former professors, lecturers or employers and not family members. So you can use this guidelines and then send it to your referee so that it will help them write a good reference letter for you. And they've given examples of those who are supposed to be your referees and not your family members. Then the last thing is the contact details of one referee. It says, please note that we might check the authenticity of your referee by contacting your referee. Therefore, ensure that you take the following steps when choosing a referee and submitting their details. Relationship to applicant. Indicate your referee's connection to you. Is this your professor, thesis supervisor, employer? So you have to explain that your relationship to the referee or the referee's relationship to you. Then the next one is work telephone number of your referee. Be sure to include the applicable country calling code. The last one is work or institutional email address of your referee. Letters referencing only a personal email address will be rejected. So if you submit your referee's Gmail address, it's going to be rejected. Whatever institution he is in, the email that he uses in that institution, that is what you're going to have to use for the application. We are done with the application procedure, so let's go up and check the eligible programs for this scholarship. So we are going to click on participating programs. So these are the eligible programs for the scholarship. It says that please note that only the following master's programs are eligible for the UMNL High Potential Scholarship 2025-2026. Faculty of Arts and Science. So these are the programs in the Arts and Science. And then Faculty of Law. These are all master's programs. Faculty of Law, Faculty of Health, Medicine and Life Sciences, Faculty of Psychology and Neuroscience, School of Business and Economics. So I think that's the last one. Yes, there are so many programs here under economics. You have Digital Business and Economics, Econometrics and Operations Research, Economics and Financial Research. There are lots of programs here. Let's go up. With the psychology, you have MSc Forensic Psychology, Psychology, specialization in Neuropsychology. And then when you go up here, they have Faculty of Health, they have Global Health, Governance and Leadership in European Public Health. There are so many programs here. Then we have Faculty of Law, European Law School, specialization European Business Law, European Public Law and Governance, General Program. There are a lot of programs, so you have to go through it. We have Master of Arts and Culture, specialization Arts and Heritage, Policy Management and Education. Now let's take note of this program and see the admission requirements for applying to the University of Maastricht. We are going to go back and then we are going to click on Programs web page. Okay, so let's click on Arts and Culture, and this is the program we noted, so let's click on that. Okay, so this is the Arts and Heritage, Policy Management and Education. So we are going to look for admission requirements. Okay, so this is admission requirements. We are going to click here to know the admission requirements when you want to apply to the Maastricht University, because they said that to apply to the scholarship, you should apply to a program at the Maastricht University first. Okay, so let's scroll down and check the deadline for the program. It says that 1st October, and that is when the program opened for application. And then 1st May is the deadline for completing the entire application process for non-EU applicants. Now remember that the deadline for the scholarship is 1st February 2025, and this deadline is different. So you have to take note of this so that you don't miss the deadline for the scholarship. Now let's go down and check the application requirements for this program. The first one we are going to check is the language requirements. It says that as English is the language of instruction in this study program, it is essential that your English language skills are good enough for you to undertake intensive and challenging academic courses that are taught and examined in English. So let's go down here. It says answer the questions below to find out if you meet the language requirements. Do you hold a bachelor's or a master's degree in which English is the sole language of instruction? So we are going to click yes. Then it says you automatically meet the language requirements for this study program, which means you don't have to submit any language certificate when applying to this program. That is if the language of instruction for your undergraduate program was in English. Then it says that applicants who receive their previous education in a non-EU country must pay handling fee, and that is what we mentioned earlier. It says that applicants for this study program who receive their previous education in a non-EU country will have to pay a handling fee. Now remember, it says for this study program, we are looking at just one study program, so you can check your program and see if you have to pay the handling fee or not. Now let's go down and see the documents that are required for this application. The first document you need is your recent passport picture. Then you need a copy of your passport or your EU identity card. Then you need a copy of your most recent grade transcript and a copy of your bachelor's or master's diploma. You need your CV, a letter of motivation. It says, please provide good arguments about why you want to do this master's program at the Maastricht University and why you believe that you can successfully complete the program. The motivation letter should be between 800 to 1,200 words. So you're going to lead a letter of motivation. If you need help writing it, I have a video I'm going to put up here, and then in the description, you can check how to write a letter of motivation from there, and it's going to help you with your application. Then you need a writing sample. It says all candidates should provide proof of sufficient academic writing/research skills. The Board of Admission asks the candidates to submit an independently written research paper of at least 2,000 words on a relevant topic. You can use a paper from earlier studies or another occasion. The submitted work should be written in English. So you can submit any work you did during your undergraduate or any project you did during your undergraduate. But if you have any writing sample, you can submit it. And it says that it should be at least 2,000 words. After going through the requirements, if you think you still want to apply, then you come to this side and click on admission and registration. Okay, so you're going to scroll down and then we are going to go to study link application. So you click here, then you scroll down and find apply via study link. So when you click it, they are going to ask you to create an account. So you come here, it says international student. So you create an account and then you can start your application. After you are done with your application, you are going to receive your student number. Then you use that number to apply for the scholarship. So you go back and then you look for this, you click on this, and it's going to take you here. So you use your login details for the program application, and then you log in here and fill the form for the scholarship. If this was helpful, please support my channel by subscribing, liking, sharing, and then commenting on my video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.